My wife demanded I quit my job and move to Portland for her family's emergency, or she'd divorce me. We'd been married 3 years. I'm an industrial engineer in Denver, 2 weeks from a promotion I'd worked 5 years for. Michaela was a freelance graphic designer who'd been acting strange, slamming her laptop shut when I walked in, changing her phone passcode, scrolling through out-of-state real estate listings. Then, one Tuesday night, she dropped it. We're moving to Portland. My dad lost his job and they need me. If you don't come, this marriage is done. No discussion. Just an ultimatum. Michaela, my promotion's in 2 weeks. We've been saving for a house here. I can't just abandon everything I've built. She tilted her head like I'd spoken a foreign language. If you really loved me, this wouldn't be a question. Family comes first. I stayed calm. Your dad lost his job temporarily. Would weekly calls and visits help? If you can't understand the importance of being there for family, she said coldly. I don't know what to say. Something clicked. She wasn't negotiating. She was setting a trap. No matter what I said, she'd already decided the answer. Over the next 2 weeks, she launched a full emotional campaign. Her parents called, crying about their mortgage. Her mom's voice trembled. We need Michaela nearby. She can't do that from Denver. Then my coworker Jake pulled me aside at lunch. Congrats on the Portland move. Your wife mentioned it on the company page. My stomach dropped. I'm not moving anywhere. You might want to check with your mortgage guy, Jake said. Heard you canceled your pre-approval. I called the bank. Sure enough, Michaela had canceled it from our shared email account. That night, she smiled when I confronted her. Well, what's the point of buying a house in Denver if we're leaving? We're not leaving, I said. She crossed her arms. You're making this harder than it needs to be. The next morning, my manager Greg called me into his office. I got your email about relocation. That true? I stared at the screen. Someone had sent an email from my work account saying I might relocate to Oregon, potentially affecting my promotion eligibility. Greg, I didn't send that. She must have used my laptop. He whistled. Man, that's manipulation on a corporate level. Jake's girlfriend Lisa was in design groups with Michaela. She told him my wife had been talking to Portland agencies for 6 months, way before her dad's job situation. And she'd gotten kind of close with a Portland designer named Ryan. Not professional close, Lisa said. Inside jokes and late-night messages close. I came home and found Michaela on a video call, door cracked open. Once I'm back home permanently, I'll have more time to build my portfolio, she was saying. My husband's just being difficult, but he'll come around, he always does. When she saw me standing there, she went pale. Hearing about how I'll come around, I said calmly. Sounds like breaking news. It's called manifesting, Larry. Maybe you should try it. Funny, I said, coming from the woman who emailed my boss pretending to be me. HR already knows. They thought it was creative. Unethical, but creative. For once, she had nothing to say. I pulled up screenshots on my phone. Her Slack messages with Ryan, her Portland job search history dating back 6 months, her DM to him, once I'm back in Portland, I'll finally be free from this. You were never planning to move with me, I said quietly. You were planning to move from me. Her face twisted. Fine, you don't want to move? Then give me money for flights. I still have things to take care of. I actually laughed. You cheat, manipulate, sabotage my career, and your takeaway is asking for travel money? She shrugged. Defiant. You owe me something. After all this, you're right, I said. I owe you divorce papers. I filed the next day. My promotion came through a week later. Greg documented everything with HR to keep my record clean. 2 months later, she called from Portland, crying. Her dad got another job after 4 weeks. She couldn't get steady design clients. She got fired from the company she'd bragged about joining for integrity issues. I made a huge mistake, she sobbed. I miss you. Portland isn't what I expected. I can't do this alone. I let the silence stretch. Michaela, you don't miss me. You miss control. Please, I'll move back. I'll prove I can be better. Your minute's up. Click. She drove to my house days later, banging on my door, alternating between begging and cursing. When she finally left, there was a letter taped to it. I dropped it straight into the trash without reading it.